Hát aki csinálta Pesten azt a izét. Úgy emlékszem, nem Tasti János volt.
Shazam, the host doesn't come through. If you could mute everyone, that would be great.
I can see it's you. I'm really in the host.
How are you doing?
Hello,
how are you?
Shall I claim the host back and then again?
Let me just
Hello.
I think I can see your host. So.
All right. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna mute everyone now, just a minute.
Okay.
Okay, that's done. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us on time today. I'm going to be your host for today's session. My name is Amir Ali, Life Network. And by profession, I'm a pharmaceutical scientist. So we have a packed house today, and I'm sure there are a lot of people who are very keen and eager to ask a lot of questions. So today's agenda is basically we're going to have our Turkish leader speaking to us first, which has been introduced by our brother Ibrahim, who is the country manager for Turkey, and then we will go to brother Ahmed to introduce some of the merchant in UK. And as soon as Marco from Italy, the country manager, join, we will go to him to present to us the new deal that everyone's excited about. People who's been to the webinar on Wednesday will know about that. So without further ado, I'd like to ask brother Ibrahim to introduce the Turkish leader for us. Thank you.
Sitting, try to sit on my day, rather than I'm trying to speak to everybody. But I hope is Mr. Baha is here?
Yes, he is. Yes,
is here. Right, leaders, top leaders in the west country of Turkey, in Izmir. So we have a lot of other leaders in all over Turkey, and hopefully I will introduce one by one and next time, and which the projects, all the works they've been doing. Mr. Mahais, I will ask him now what is their work and what they've been developing, how the work in the DealShaker is going, if there's any obstacle, what is all any development is going in Turkey and all the new deal. If you allow me, please, I will speak to him just for a second in Turkish, then I will translate what he says to you.
Thank you, Brian.
Mr. Baha, Türkiye'deki çalışmalarınız hakkında şu an neler yapıyorsunuz? Karşılaştığınız zorluklar, yeni dealer, yeni prooflar, projeleriniz nedir? Londra'daki, İngiltere'deki liderlerimize onları bildirmenizi rica ediyorum. Çünkü herkes Türkiye'ye şu an bir imrenerek bakıyorlar. Bizden çok şeyler bekliyorlar. İnşallah hepsini en yakın zamanda Türkiye'ye getirmek arzusuyla sizin projelerinizi sunmanızı istiyorum.
Evet, öncelikle herkese how are you diyorum. Yani herkese merhaba diyorum.
He says first of all, everybody says how are you, hope you all and everybody okay.
Everybody how are you?
Okay.
Şimdi Türkiye'de yani başlangıç olarak sizlerle beraber bir atılım yapmıştık zaten. Yani bir ön çalışma yapmıştık.
He says first of all, we started in Turkey with your leaders advanced, with your leaders all together. We start working about the OneLife and DealShaker in 2018. Yes. Bahane buyur. Mikrofon sizin.
Evet. Yani bu çalışmalarımız zamanla aksamalara sebep oldu ama yeniden bir yapılanmayla, yeni kaptanlarımızla, yeni liderlerimizle yeniden bir yapılanmayla bir heyecan kazandık. Yani heyecan yarattı bu olay. Şimdi
Bir saniye
bu çalışmalarımıza...
Bir saniye.
Tamam.
Çok uzun konuşursanız ben unutuyorum. Yani yakalayamıyorum hepsini.
Tamam.
Azar azar söyleyin, daha sağlıklı anlaşırız. And zaman is in the time since 2018 and going 2019. In this time we have some difficulties and face some obstacles in OneLife in DealShaker. But we started very well in 2018. We registered a lot of merchant. Coming into 2019 and 2020, and since January this year, we all shaping up new development, construction of the business, and introducing the DealShaker and organizing with our leaders in different way. Tamam abi, mikrofon senin. Azar söyle, ben de azar sonra söyleyeyim.
Tamam. Sizin de Türkiye'nin genel müdürlüğüne getirilmiş olmanız, yani bu işe ciddi anlamda sarılmanız, yani beraber birlikte olduğunuzu göstermeniz bizi ayrı bir heyecanlandırdı.
Okay, since I've been introduced, appointed as a member of Turkey, country manager of Turkey, they give them bir boost and excitement, and as a family, we'll hopefully work and together and achieve a lot of things with my leadership. Okay, abi, go on.
Türkiye'deki arkadaşlarımız da bu iş için gerçekten heyecanlandı. Yani bir çalışma yapma arzusu içerisinde. Yani elimizden geleni yapacağız diyor. Yani bu işin paramızın değerlenmesi için, paramızla daha çok bir ortam yaratabilmemiz için, paramızı harcayabilmemiz için elimizden geleni yapacağız diye bir şeyde bulunuyorlar arkadaşlar da. Öngörüşte bulunuyorlar.
All other members of OneLife in Turkey, they got very excited and to gain their coins in their account and create the usability and get the value of their coin. And they said they will do everything possible what they can in their power, hopefully work in our leadership. Buyur abi.
Evet, yani Türkiye'deki arkadaşlarla beraber, yani bu işi yapmak o kadar zor bir şey değil. Bir tüccar bağlamak, yani tüccara iskonto yarattırmak zor bir şey değil. Yani günümüz, yani bu koşullarda, bu zor şartlarda zaten dünya bir pandemi yaşıyor. Yani bir kapanmış durumda ticaret akımıyla. Bunu da buradan ciddi anlamda şey yapabiliriz, yani olgunlaştırabiliriz. Bizim işimizi burada değerlendirebiliriz ciddi anlamda.
Okay, he said to register OneLife to DealShaker and emerging is not very difficult, especially this pandemic time, economic crisis, and it's all the merchant and all the business people paying in the business. It's not very difficult. They're asking them to give us some discount, and with the discount value and accepting the ones, and it's not very difficult. So we're organizing and registering every week more and more people, hopefully, and he will get sign a lot more merchant very soon. I know himself, he's got already in his book nearly 20 or nearly 30 merchant. He's going to approve. We're going to get it submitted on DealShaker, hopefully this week or coming week. And I'm personally myself working on a lot of big project as well. Buyur abi.
Sizinle birlikteliğinizde, beraberliğinizde video sunumlarla ülkemizdeki arkadaşlarımızı, OneLife ailesini canlandıracağız. Yani onların bu işi yapması için tavsiyelerde bulunacağız. Yani onları arzu içerisine sokacağız bu iş içerisinde. Yani birlikte beraber bütün liderlerimizle beraber dünya genelinde bu işin yaygınlaşmasını ve yayılmasını sağlayacağız. Elimizden geleni ardımıza koymayacağız. Bunu bildirebilirsiniz. Evet.
Okay, with your people, your leadership in UK, and with your sport, and we will get excited. We will get all the members, the sleeping members, to wake them up and to encourage them to work and help and support us. And I'm sure you all leaders in UK will help me and support us as well. Okay, Bobby. Başka? Yaptığınız projeler başka. What are your projects? What is your deals in this week or coming week? Projeler neler yaptınız bu hafta veya yapacaksınız? Onlara bir bilgi verirseniz lütfen.
Şimdi neler yapıyoruz? Sosyal medyada, yani kendi ağımızda, sosyal medyamızda şu anda bilgilendirmeler yapıyoruz. Yani arkadaşlarımızı bu işe itmeye çalışıyoruz. Yani yanımızda olmalarını, bizimle beraber çalışmalarını tavsiye ediyoruz. Yavaş yavaş yani bu işi hızlandıracağız. Yani hızlanmasına netice almaya, sonuç almaya. Arkadaşlarımız da bunun şeyinde, yani bilinçleniyorlar şu anda. Sizin oradan, Londra'dan vermiş olduğunuz bilgiler arkadaşlarımıza canlı yayında, daha beraber vereceğimiz canlı yayınlarla yapacağımız bilgi paylaşımlarıyla arkadaşlarımızın bu işe adapte olmasını sağlayacağız. Proje olarak.
Working at the moment in this pandemic time because they're locked down in Turkey this weekend as well. Last weekend they were about 4 days and very strictly, not like in UK, and it can't go out. Very strict. They can't even go. They can't even get in front of the door. So they were last week 4 days, and today and tomorrow. And in this pandemic time, we say all they doing in social media, encouraging, getting in touch, and sharing all the news with all the other members and in the country all around Turkey. Because don't forget, in Turkey, surrounded with Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, in the west, in Bulgaria, Romania, a lot of member of other countries, they look up Turkey very highly. So he said in social media, they get in touch with everybody and helping everybody, but and sharing your leaders, appreciate your leaders, sharing all the information from London to us, and we get all excited and in our member here.
Okay, Ibrahim, just 1 minute. Can I ask all the members who are joining us as a courtesy if they could put their camera on, just to be transparent? Also, could you ask him about, with regard to some of the new deal that's coming on Turkey that
Yes.
the international customers can benefit from?
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I was about to ask him now. Mr. Baha, sizden duymak istiyorlar. Şu an koyduğunuz yeni diller, international, yurt dışındaki başka OneLife üyelerin de Türkiye'de koyduğumuz bu yeni dillerin onlardan faydalanması için faydalanacak ne gibi diller koyuyorsunuz? Onları bir sunar mısınız? Bilgisini verir misiniz?
Evet.
Abi,
Yani ben şöyle söyleyeyim. Sesim geliyor değil mi İbrahim?
geliyor.
Sesim geliyor.
Geliyor.
Yani tüccar olarak herhangi bir ayrım yapmaksızın, yani A tüccardan Z tüccara kadar, ayakkabıcıdan züccaciye kadar aradaki bütün kullanım yapabildiğimiz, alışveriş yapabildiğimiz giyim mağazası vesaire odur budur her tüccarla ilişkimizi sağlayacağız ve ülke genelinde arkadaşlarımızın da her kademeden tüccarla bu sisteme dahil etmeye, yani sistemin içerisinde olmasına yardımcı olacağız. Yani biz biliyoruz kayıt yapmayı, tüccar kayıt yapmasını biliyoruz. Önemli olan bunu arkadaşlarımıza öğretmek. Yani Türkiye'deki arkadaşlarımıza öğretip onların da kayıt açıp bunu yaygınlaştırmasını sağlamak.
Evet. Çok.
Bunun için eğitim videoları yapacağız. Yani sıra sıra kademe kademe bunun için bir harekete geçtik zaten.
Çok uzun söylüyorsunuz. Hiç böyle ben kusura bakmayın, kafamda tutamıyorum hepsini. Yani kısa
Evet.
anca öyle anlatabilirim sağlıklı. Toplamak isterseniz toplayarak kısaca söyleyin. Ben de sağlıklı tam anlatmaya çalışayım.
Yani ülkemizdeki,
yani sizden istedikleri şu an yabancı yurt dışındaki başka OneLife üyelerin, liderlerin Türkiye'de yapmış olduğunuz dealler, en son dealler nedir? Onlarda nasıl faydalılar onu soruyor Amir Bey.
Sorry, what did you say?
evet. Yani ülkemizde en son yapmış olduğumuz diller, yani örnek veriyorum, sizinle beraber bir ev koyduk, yani büyük bir şey değil. OneLife içerisinde, DealShaker içerisinde. Ama biz kendimiz kayıt yapmayı biliyoruz. Kayıt yapmayı ülke geneline, yani ülkedeki arkadaşlarımızın kayıt yapmasını sağlayıp dilleri, yani DealShaker'daki dillerin çoğalmasını sağlamak. Yani amacımız bu.
Looking any concept, any different of the business, like shop is selling shoes, or restaurant, hotels, or any small or big merchant, without separating a small and big merchant, they try to approach and try to sign all different. At the moment, we have nearly maybe 30 different merchants in our group. And especially this week, he managed to put some property in Turkey, in Izmir, and immediately buying the purchase as long as I think some 30% ones, 70% euro, and other ones 20% and 80%. And immediately, as soon as the money paid, and you can accept, you can take the deeds on your name. It's not waiting 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, anything like that. Immediately payment is done, and you collect the deeds on your name. And so they're approaching more and more people. And briefly, I can tell myself what projects I'm working at the moment. And big hotels, 5-star hotel, try the package tours for our member international buyers. And obviously, they buy their flat. We provide them some package tour. I'm working a few hotels and merchant, big developer and business people, and offering immediate delivery as soon as they make the payment, not waiting 6 months, 3 months, 4 months. And so he's targeting all small or big merchant and working and encouraging all other members to sign even one merchant in the local area with the people they know.
All right,
Okay.
so Ibrahim, that's very good because every moment we haven't got any display of any of the deals. So you guys got you got deals on properties, you got on holidays.
That's right.
And
Already I share in
all members from this group are able to buy these immediately if they want to. It's not going to be waiting period.
No,
yeah?
immediately. As soon as they make the payment, they collect the property on their name. Very straightforward.
So I think it will be a very good deal if we can get certain package holidays, especially when the lockdown is over. So that will be good if you can do work on that. I know after the lockdown, a lot of the people would be looking for property. Obviously, it's not for everybody because it's a large volume asset.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's for some people who want to invest.
It's working. Hotels, we work in. We need hotel, restaurant. When we do the shopping trip to Turkey, like we did in Romania. So we need accommodation. We have a restaurant. We need a shopping area. So I'm working quite a good few projects on it at the moment. That's why I've been up since 7 o'clock, 7:30, continuously talking to Turkey, all different part of the Turkey. And my phone never stopped really. I'm working quite a few projects. Hopefully I will bring package holiday and restaurant accommodation for all members in international member of Europe and UK. And hopefully I will come up with the God grace, with the God help, and I will have that project coming very soon.
Okay, Brian, thank you very much. Is there anything else that you want to pass before I...
Okay. Baha Bey, en son bir şey söylemek istiyor musunuz? Bayağı vakit oldu. Son başka bir dilekleriniz, bir arzunuz var mı veya söylemek istediğiniz? Alo Baha Bey.
He's on mute. He's on mute. Let me unmute him. Yeah, he's okay now.
Baha Bey, şu an en son bir söylemek istediğiniz bir şey var mı? Bizden, buradaki liderlerden.
Sesim geliyor mu İbrahim Bey?
Geliyor. Kapatmak üzere, yani siz sunumunuzu bitirmek üzereyiz çünkü çok başka arkadaşlar var. En son başka bir arzunuz, bir dileğiniz, bir söylemek istediğiniz bir şeyler var mı, onu soruyorlar.
Yok, en son söylemek istediğim şey, herkese başarılar diliyorum bu süreç içerisinde. DealShaker'ın yaygınlaşması, büyümesi aşamasında. Yani herkesle birlikte beraberiz. Bu işi başaracağız yani. Söylemek istediğim bu.
Okay. He's just wishing everybody success, everybody working hard all together as a family for the success of the DealShaker, success for the ecosystem, create our usability, our coin, and we all one family. We work all together without looking from which team, from that team or this leg or that leg. We're not talking. We try to collect. We try to hold everybody as a family. Try to share and work all together as one. And that's why he's saying he's wishing all the best wishes to everybody. Thank you for your support, he says.
Okay, I'd like to say thank you to him, and we're very happy that Turkey is joining the OneLife family for bringing really great deals, particularly exclusive deals for the UK market. And without further ado, I'd like to you translate that to him, and then I'll introduce the next speaker.
Abi size de teşekkür ediyorlar çalışmanızın da inşallah yaratacağınız iyi diller, güzel dillerle Türkiye'de hep birlikte beraber olmak üzere, hep bir aile olarak hep beraber birlikte olmak üzere, en yakında görüşmek üzere. O da size de çalışmalar, iyi dilekler sunuyorlar. Hoşça kalın şimdi. Okay, thank you.
Okay, right. So I'd like to now introduce our next speaker, Brother Ahmed Sharif. He's one of our UK core leader, and he's brought in some merchants. So if you could say a few words and then introduce his merchant for us, please. Brother Ahmed, when you're ready.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. Ramadan Kareem. Thank you very much for joining today's webinar. We are so excited. We have a full
Ahmed,
pack
we
of
cannot
room.
see your face, my friend. You're dark. We cannot see you. You better get a bit light in your face.
Yeah, I think against the sun somehow.
It's against the sun.
Yeah, we can't see your face properly. It's too dark.
What about like this?
A little bit better.
Sorry, it's just the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice
So
sunny
hi,
day.
and sorry. Thank you very much for joining today's webinar. We are very excited to introduce our merchants, and we are working harder to bring out more deals and many deals that can benefit all OneLife members. Hopefully, it can be many ways that we can shop around, and we will not be required the cash need in the future, in the near future. And we have a brother Hafiz on the call as well. He's one of the good merchant for me. And he is also OneLife member. And we have been speaking to a couple of other deals that we can put it on the DealShaker. And I will share up his his website. His merchant website. Brother Hafiz, are you there? Hello. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I think it was on mute.
Okay, yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah, sorry. And thank you very much for joining Brother Hafiz, for becoming DealShaker merchants, and hopefully we will be able to introduce more merchants within your organizations. The Brother Hafiz has actually put in some deals, as you can see here. And this is one of the needed Islamic books that is required. If you need this book, you can always use the QR code, and as well as it costs the prices on deals on the DealShaker, and as well as this book. One of the famous books are here, and Tawbah. It's most of them it's needed. So if you spend it more than £35, you will get in free delivery, and as well as honey, black seed, which is also good for cold and flu and anything that affects it, cures out. There's a limited stock, and as well as black seed oil. And he's put this deal. And he actually has many other over 3,000 titles in his warehouse, and he has got also a shop which is right now on closed down, which is due to fact of the coronavirus lockdown. But once it's open, you can actually go to visit his shop and as well as shop around. So individuals, you will get around 15%. So as you can see, he's got so many products for Eid, Ramadan shopping, or whatever is needed. And this is his warehouse. And right now you can actually buy books for knowledge like this. Today's everyone is locked down in the house, and they can study at home. And for their kids or family, whoever they need, you can shop around in the DealShaker, and it will be delivered for you. So any other orders that you require, you can always tell me and Brother Hafiz, and you can send an email, and we will list out on DealShaker, and we are happy to deal with it. And that's about it. So for the wholesaler, we will, I mean, Brother Hafiz is willing to give up to 25%. For individuals, it's 15%. And there's other clearance books as well that you can actually shop around as well. We can actually put it on a DealShaker if you require it. And Brother Hafiz, you want to say something about the company?
I think in our last meeting, I did explain that we are getting plenty of orders. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, so what I have seen is that people started online business on eBay and Amazon, and they have opened up their own website and coming to buy from us as a wholesale and selling them. So let me show you that I can show you my warehouse. Can anybody see my video?
Yes, we can. Let me take out the screen.
Yeah, this is the live video, as you can see.
So you got 1 minute.
These are ready to leave. This is the live video.
Sorry.
These are all orders ready to be shipped. All orders online. People are packing. This is my team. And we leave home. So Alhamdulillah, of orders, I think it's about 12 during lockdown. And I've seen Alhamdulillah, our sale has.
Sorry, your voice is cutting off.
I have not felt any. Oh, okay, let me go back again outside because the reception is very bad. Can you hear everybody?
Yeah, I think your connection is very poor. So if you want to just quickly just summarize something, and then we'll move on to the next speaker.
Yeah, just less than 30 seconds. I'll be on. Now. Can everybody hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm saying is that lockdown, and I've seen it. Our sale has shooted about more than 70%. And Alhamdulillah, I've seen people sitting from home, coming to our warehouse, buying some bunch and putting them online in their own platform. And they are selling it. So the wholesale has increased and online has increased. So a very good time to sell books online and make some money. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
thank you,
and plus
brother.
you're also getting a stuff, OneLife DealShaker this, so you can benefit here with merchants as well.
Yes.
And he's willing to do this for the OneLife community.
All right, thank you, brother Hafiz and brother Sharif Ahmed, for bringing this fantastic deal for the OneLife members family. So we should really use this opportunity to learn much as we can, and especially since we got a huge amount of books. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce our next UK leader, who is going to introduce our main speaker for today, for brother Riz, who's been doing really hard work. He's our blue diamond, and he's doing a lot of UK merchants. So Riz, if you'd like to come on board and say a few words and then introduce Marco, please.
We cannot hear you, Riz. You're on mute.
He's on mute. I'm just going to unmute him.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and I hope everyone is staying safe. In UK, the peak is over, but still the scare is there. So please keep yourself safe. Yeah, keep your distance, right, from people. Right, that's what we need here. Okay, before I'm just gonna take 1 minute before I introduce our main guest. Guys, in UK, all the deals you see coming on the UK DealShaker platform, we make sure, right, we negotiate with the merchant especially the prices and our prices, whatever price they sell on eBay, Argos, or eBay and Amazon, we get 15 to 20% and sometimes 30 to 40% cheaper than on DealShaker UK. You guys can compare the pricing. So DealShaker UK, I keep saying to every single person, right, that DealShaker UK is cheaper than the three main platforms here in UK: Argos, Amazon, and eBay. Okay, that's how we are making this platform successful in UK, right? And all the merchants are trusted. So far, we haven't got a single complaint. Every order which has been made has been delivered to the customer, right? And every time we receive all these, the purchase they share in the groups, and everybody, every customer is a happy customers, right? So please share the deals with your friends and family, right? Some of the deals won't be repeated again because the merchants have given a very special price for this DealShaker UK. Okay, guys. Now I think, right, the time is over. Why we are all here? I can see, right? I'm gonna invite the country manager of Italy, Mr. Marco, and we all know that Italy is doing a fantastic job. Look at for the last 6-7 weeks, what's been happening in Italy. It's been really devastating. But these guys, Marco, Luca, they have been working non-stop, even sitting in their homes, doing webinars, promoting this DealShaker, promoting this vision. To be honest, hats off to these guys here. And now he's come up with this a really good deal. And as far as I know, it's worldwide, but there's still some questions to be asked. That's why we invited Marco to come here and answer the questions here, right? Well, how this card is going to work? Is it going to work in UK? And what we have to do? How much we have to top up? All these questions here. Okay, I'll request the host to put everyone on mute, right? And if you got any question, guys, please put the question in the chat, and the host is going to ask the question once Marco is finished, yeah, with the presentation. I suppose he's going to do some presentation, yeah, right? Then the host is going to answer all the questions, and I'm sure all the questions will be answered. Now, without delaying, Marco, can you hear me? Is Marco unmuted?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Okay, Marco, welcome to the UK webinar, right?
Thank you.
The platform is all yours.
Yeah.
Right? And thank you very much. Cheers.
Ciao. Hello to everyone. It's always a pleasure, to be with my mind in UK, because as everyone know already, I'm part of my heart is there because my daughter she's studying in London. So actually she's here because, we had this kind of really dramatic moment for all. Maybe Italians were not lucky, but we realized a little bit earlier than other places because we get infected first. And then UK coming a few weeks after, but I hope that everything will be okay in a few weeks. Even if we know already our life won't never be the same like before, or maybe it will take a long time before it will be really easy and free to do whatever we like or what we did until now, because everything is so difficult now. We have difficulties for the economy. We have a restaurant who manage about the space and this. So this is really difficult. But I just want to say that today for me is a special day. It's been very hard work in the last few weeks. Italy woke up, in about 1 month ago with something that the team put on the market about some special, promotion about the possibility to spend partially the coin, in different branded stores. Anyway, I mean, right now, today, I'm presenting, a different project, because in that moment when I get the idea to do something, different, I want just to study something that was maybe faster and probably workable better than what we had until now. But the idea is always, for the community to be able to bring something good for the community, for the family, for the people that they need. but to give also how to say, an incentive to the people, to the members around the world to get maybe a better idea than I get, you know, and start doing something better than the project I just presented today. Okay, so I think that Italy right now is making a lot of work, making really like a hurricane. When I was speaking with some of the leader and members about the project that I'm going to present now, they were so excited. It's 1 week that I'm presenting, you know, 4 or 5 different webinars around the world to explain, because still now the people difficulties to understand what you know, how to do, what to buy, how to buy the coupon, what really is the project. So we are preparing videos in different languages. I prepare one special, you know, for the English language, but then I already giving to different leaders the possibility to prepare their own video in the languages of their team. So I'm giving, you know, the video without voice, without audio, and giving the text so they can translate in Arabic, in French. Already the French people already translating in Arabic, actually, if, you know. So it's helpful for different areas. And Sunday night I will have a webinar with South America. So today I was working with my wife. She's from Peru. You know, she's putting the voice, you know, for the video in Spanish. And so it means, because we want to give the possibility to everyone to really understand the project without being, you know, afraid about anything, and just come on board if they are sure that they want to do it, or they really understand what we are bringing now. And I think that I would like right now to, you know, to show you the video first, and then maybe we go in detail and some question if the different members, they have something to ask. Let me 1 second, let the video start.
If you have or do not have one, you must.
Sorry, 1 second. Share the screen.
Marco, share your screen, yeah?
That's it.
Please pay attention now to the video.
Have or do not have one, you must watch this video. OneCoin and OneLife were born in 2014 with the specific purpose of becoming the main digital currency in the world in terms of usability. This has always been the vision of its founder, Dr. Ruja Ignatova. One day we will use one to buy all kinds of goods and services. From 2014 to 2020, OneCoin and OneLife spread rapidly with great success in 94 countries in the world. And while central banks continue to print fiat currencies, creating inflation and poverty, the IMA that own One begin to understand the great value that they got purchasing One Academy's financial education courses. The world population will be forced into debt for living. One reduces the cost of living, the cost of money transfers, improves the quality of life by giving all its holders the opportunity from now on to pay for groceries, gasoline, utilities in general, travel, health services, and much more. This constantly lose value due to monetary policies that are not aimed to protect the interests of the mass. On the contrary, One, the more it is used, the more it increases its value, because it is designed to protect the interests of the world population. One was born to be a non-speculative currency, to be used with the same flow over the world to buy and sell goods and services. In January 2015, with 100 euros, you could fill a shopping cart. Today, with 100 euros, you fill half a shopping cart. In January 2015, you needed 201 at 50 cents each to make 100 euros. Today, to make 100 euros, you just need 2.361 to maintain the same purchasing power as 5 years ago. This is the difference between those who have one and those who don't. We are experiencing an era of great changes where the traditional economy is in crisis and new digital realities are exploding all over the world. Many entrepreneurs have started to understand the great opportunity of one and the DealShaker e-commerce platform. How to obtain the MasterCard debit card. By purchasing a coupon worth 100 euros in one and 100 euros in fiat currency, you will receive the card between 8 to a maximum of 12 weeks. To join this offer, you must go to the DealShaker.it platform. Search for the BZ24 offer, proof of concept DealShaker debit card among the many available. Once you find the offer, go down to the description and as a first step, click on Buy Now and you will be directed to DealShaker.com to purchase the 2.361 coupon. After purchasing the coupon, go back to DealShaker.it. The second step, which is to be done within 72 hours from purchasing the coupon, is to click on Pay Now and you will be directed to the BZ24.com e-commerce platform. At this point, click on the shopping cart and the screen to complete the purchase order and make the payment of the 100 euros. Afterwards, you will see the screen processing order. Once you have completed both purchases, you must send an email to info@bz24.com attaching the purchased coupon and the transaction receipt of 100 euros. When the debit cards will be available, the company BZ24 through the DealShaker platform will put on sale the deals for recharging the cards to use for future purchases on DealShaker. The amounts will be available on the cards within 24-48 hours from the payment. DealShaker. The future of payments is now.
I hope that the video was pretty clear. After we spoke with some of the leaders, that they told me in some cases, they didn't understand clearly all the steps. We made some modification. I added some text, to let understand the people actually that the fee is just for the card empty without any credit. Okay, so this is must be absolutely clear, so there is no misunderstanding. And then let me see 1 second. I can repeat, the different steps of the how to go, how to buy it, what to do to get the card. Okay.
Marco, I don't think the problem is people not understanding how to go and buy things. I think people are quite straightforward and easy to understand. The video is quite clear.
Okay.
I think people have genuine question about some of the other things. So what we have said to people is if they could submit their question, and I will ask the more frequent question that's come on. And some of them I already have, so maybe you could start tackling some of them, and then people can start asking some of the other questions. It's like people want to know, why is the card so expensive to acquire? So some people are thinking that normally to acquire a card like that is about 10 to 20 euros. Why is it 200 euros? How is it possible that the card is issuing company they would accept 50% coin, then load the card with 100% fiat? And I think the people have question with regard to the cap for the loading. What's the limit on the cap? How often will it come? Do you need to load? Was it going to be 500 euro or 200 euro a month? Something like that. So if you can sort of expand on some of these things while more question comes on.
Yeah, but let's say that regarding how can the company do, I mean, for sure, I'm not going to explain to the people. This is something secret from the company. That's why we put on the table all the effort we are doing, because the other people are doing the same. So it means everyone has his own, let's say, little secrets about the about his business, and I just can say that this company is is a merchant already 2.5 years in DealShaker. He's a very serious guy. Okay, the company has there is a little bit misunderstanding about UK and Italy, but the company is absolutely 100% in Italy. Okay, they just opened the beginning a UK company because they were thinking to go ahead with the online sale with the UK company, but after they realized that the taxes they had to pay is still 100%, like having a company in Italy, they went ahead, with the Italian company. So the UK company has nothing to do, with I'm talking about Busy24. Regarding the expenses, okay, it's true that how much is the charge about a Visa card per year from the bank? You spend easily 50 euro per year. I mean, maybe American Express is 100 euro per year. Okay, and you have to pay 100% of your money without any discount. Here you have possibility to have 50% of the money you put, you have double of the money. So means I don't think why the people is complaining about the 100 euro that they need to pay every 2 years.
I don't think it's complaining. It's people want to know more information. That's all it is.
This is the reality. I mean, the guy is also making a big effort. So I think it's fair also if he gets some commission on the card. I mean,
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. So means on top of that, just to make clear the things. I mean, last night we made a webinar for Italy because we launched our process already on Tuesday, and we didn't. And we launched the selling of the cars on Wednesday. Okay. So means for Italy, I don't want to make mistake and create misunderstanding, but I want to explain just because you need to understand what we did in Italy first. So we launched on Tuesday the coupon for recharge. What does it mean? That because we didn't want to wait until the new branded car issuing, that maybe taking, now we put just to make sure 8 weeks, 12 weeks, but actually I'm sure that it will be, maybe depends on the area, but maybe UK you get in 1 month. I don't know, maybe Italy 5 weeks. So something like that. I think it will be much reasonable, the timing. But it's just because we don't want any complaint for people that are saying that we are late. Okay. At the same time, we launched in Italy recharges of not of the branded card that we're issuing, but the personal debit card of the people, just because we want to test the system. Okay. So means we said, okay, guys, we put on sale the recharge. You give us the bank account and we recharge your card. So you try how it's working. So we already started on Tuesday and the people already start getting the money. I can show you. Last night we show, some of the, you see, this is let me share the screen. These are just a few, but I have dozens of this. I mean, this, for example, is a lady that from Italian team that she bought, 3 coupons for a total of 600 euro, you see here, and she already get the money. I mean, a second one here, from another girl from a lady from Philippines, from my team. Then another guy that actually is another lady, Rachel something. And so it means I'm saying that the process is already on the way, and the people that they bought the coupon are already getting their money. They're already using it in their credit card. This is for Italy, okay? This was a special deal for the Italian resident. Okay. In the other side, I mean, we launch on Wednesday the card. That means for all the country around the world, besides Italy, we launch a card selling that started, like I said, on Wednesday, and easy process, like I explained on the video. Okay, you go on DealShaker.it, buy the coupon in coin, then pay the money euro in Busy24 account. Okay, then send the email to the company with the 2 copies, and then in the meantime you order the card with this system. In a couple of weeks you receive a link from the issuing company where you need to put all your KYC document and whatever they're asking.
Yeah, I think the process people are quite happy with because the video explains it quite well, and you said it in the webinar as well. I think the question is here, people, if you've from the Zoom chat group, is they want to know more information in regard to what's the monthly caps going to be, loading limit. Is it like, I know you mentioned 600 euro may be a possibility.
No. So means this was something, because in Italy we put some deal that were basic of 150 euro in cash, 150 euro in coin.
So that's 300 euro.
Yes, total. And we could load, every person could buy 3 coupons, okay? So means it will be 450 euro and 450 in coin, getting double of the money.
So will that be 900 euros per month then? I mean, what we're trying to what's the cap limit for a month?
Wait 1 second. I mean, this is something special deal that we did for Italy.
Yeah.
Okay? This is a test until we finish this coupon. In the meantime, after that, the Italian member, they need anyway to buy the card, because next deal will be not anymore with their card, they will be on the company card. Okay. In this case, we still didn't decide how much is going to be the amount, but we will start for little amount, maybe little coupon, and probably making 3 sizes, probably a little one, 100 euro, 150, and same thing in.
Okay, so for the beginning, for clarity here, we're saying that maybe we will do 300 euro per month.
No,
yeah,
I'm not saying that. I mean, let me.
But what I'm trying to get from you is basically from our members' point of view. If they got the card, they want to know how much money they can spend in a month. What's the limit? Are you going to put something for us?
We didn't decide any limit. We didn't decide how much the amount. We are putting in now in studying how much it will be the single coupon, and then we are already thinking that probably we'll put let's say per month from 100 to 1,000 euro to recharge.
Okay, so we're in the process of deciding that. So hopefully we will.
I'm talking about minimum will be 500 euro up to probably 1,000 recharge. So
okay, so for our members' perspective on this Zoom, we'll say 500 euro then, yes?
Yes, and then, so you will have 1,000 euro to spend.
Yeah, that's fantastic. The other question is, people are saying, well, if something goes wrong, who will be responsible? Will it be the card company or would it be the DealShaker Italy?
What do you mean?
Say, something went wrong as a customer, people are not happy. Do they have to deal with
the merchant is a company, it's not a private guy. So means he's making the deal. I'm just approving the deal and let the process going. But that's why we start in this way, not launching 10,000 euro per person, but just launching like 300-400 euro per person, test the system. But we are sure that everything is going smooth because the guy has in the back big companies, okay, that are following, and his vision is not to just load the card forever, but just bring these people on board so they can also accept partial in coin. They're selling.
So this card, I know you said last time it was going to have an expiry of 2 years. Can you just confirm that is still the case?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not sure. So Ibrahim's asking this question: how long is this card will be for wallet? I don't know, Ibrahim, if you want to come on board and explain that a little bit.
So just to give you a few details, so the car's validity is 2 years. As soon as we order the car, we gave the time 8-12 weeks, but we just put as a guarantee, but it's going to be much faster. Okay, and then as soon as the company UK, we start shipping the UK means the issuing company with the contract for MasterCard. I'm not talking about Busy24 company. Okay, so means as soon as they will start get ready with the card, we will put out the top up deals. And the money when you recharge your card, you are going to get your money in 24-48 hours on the card.
That's fine. I think the other question I have here, someone's asking, will there be a regular monthly charge for this card? Which I don't really think that's applicable because this is a debit card and you're paying a one-off fee.
Yes. One thing that I can say is that you cannot get money for ATM. This is just a card for usability. So it means you spend the card on online website, any website accepting MasterCard, but probably 100% of website. and all the regular, you know, the traditional stores or restaurant, whatever that are accepting this Visa and Mastercard circuit.
I think another question that's propping up is how trustworthy is this company? Obviously, you already said this company has been on the DealShaker for 2.5 years, and obviously it's up to individuals to decide based on all the information they hear from here.
Yeah. So, but the people, we are not pushing the people to buy the card. If they don't want it, they also cannot buy it. But we are talking about €100 to buy a card and then make a recharge, make a test, try. I mean, this is something that the people must try. We are not willing that the people is putting €1,000 at the time. I mean, start first, buy the little coupon, and then when the people is so safe, I mean, they can be, you know.
I think the other thing here we got is people are saying, where is this 50% coin coming from? So I think they're again saying, how can we provide this 50% without not being charged, really?
I'm not talking about that. Just people doesn't need to know. I mean,
okay. Could we please ask proposal having this card? Suppose we have the card, how to use it? Is it only for merchant? No, I think. Can you just clarify where this card can be used? I think it can be used everywhere. I think people.
I said everywhere. So I mean, I also showing, you know, like a few pictures. That's why I did it, because also in Italy, people that they see the video, we explain clearly that this is a Mastercard. So it means it's not just for DealShaker, it's for everywhere. And you know, I prepare just a few pictures that just to show what really the people can, where the people can. Let me see once. Did I share the screen?
Yeah.
With the ATM? Yes. With the
gasoline and.
Yeah. So means supermarket, gasoline station, the toll for the highway, any insurance, air ticket, resort, vacation, cruise, renting car, telephone recharge, any kind of expenses that where you can pay with a Mastercard. Very easy to understand. The rent of the school.
Basically, wherever you see Visa sign, simple as that.
I mean, because
wherever
for example,
you see the Visa sign,
you see in Italy, because we didn't want that the people go on Facebook and say that Mastercard is changing the coin. We put on the video in Italian. We didn't put in the other one because we were not speaking about recharge. But in this case, we are just speaking about the selling of the card. But in Italy, in the video, we said the people as they being recharged on the Mastercard, and they can spend on DealShaker, general like this. The people ask, yeah, but I just need to buy on DealShaker. For sure, if it's Mastercard, you don't need to buy just on DealShaker. You can buy everywhere. But we can, if I say that the people can buy everywhere, the people start writing why Mastercard is changing the coin, why this. I mean, this must be very clear. Mastercard is not changing the coin. The company that is in the middle accepting the coin and recharge the card. Because the wire transfer that I show you is from the company, not from Mastercard.
Okay, I think I pretty much have covered all the questions that people have asked. If people have got individual questions they want to raise their hand, we can put it forward, because some of the question here is repetitive, the same question.
Can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, guys, so far what I've understood is, let me summarize what Marco said. Okay, the company behind this project is Busy24, right? And Marco, as a CM, country manager of Italy, has introduced him on DealShaker. This company, what he's doing is, he's bringing out a card which we can buy, right, for €100 in cash and €100 in worth of coins. That's roughly about 2.36 or whatever.
Yes.
Right? That's this price, €100 plus the €100 in coins, is only to buy the card. When you receive the card, it's going to be an empty card. Okay?
It's like to buy a telephone. You know, you buy the telephone, you don't have and then you buy the recharge for the telephone.
Okay. Then what this company and this company is going to do, they're going to introduce a deal on DealShaker, right? And that deal could be for €100 or €200, I don't know, whatever these guys decide. So that if we buy that deal, right, for €100 in cash, our balance on the card will be €200. Okay, right? If the deal is for 200 euros, right? We top up the card with 200 euros, and our balance on the card will be 400 euros. Okay. In other words, our money will be doubled. That's what this company is saying. Okay. Right. This card is going to be a MasterCard, and it will be used anywhere like a normal card. Okay. We can fill up with it. We can use in Tesco's and Asda, Argos, right? Everywhere this is going to be used.
Yeah.
Just as far as what Marco said, that's what I understood.
Yes, yes.
Right? Am I right, Marco?
100%. So I go on Italian website, you know, DealShaker.it, that we prepare a made for the Italian members, so they don't need to become crazy to look for the deals in the DealShaker.com. We know it's not working. So we prepare now the 3 deals. Tonight will be here another one for South America. But here, this is a proof of concept, you know. So you click here just to show you the example how we show, and you know, you go on the inside, and here there are 2 clicks. One, here you go on the DealShaker.com to buy the coupon in coin, and here you go on Busy24 to pay the euro. Stop. I can show you. Click here, and automatically the system going to DealShaker.com, and you buy the card. You see?
I think the process of buying is very simple.
Yeah,
I think it's
simple.
not very difficult. I think this question is, again, basically, people are just curious, how is Busy24 making the profit, the frequency and loading of the euros. So obviously we already established that you will have a 500 minimum per month, and that could possibly go up.
You know that we can also put higher amount. I talked already the other night with the owner.
Yeah.
But we really want that the people keep and be confident, you know, with the company. We don't want to launch a coupon, huge, big amount. I mean, we want to do the process, you know, smooth and the right way. So the people, let's say, charge even 100 euro and they receive their money quickly. They see that how it's working. For sure, I'm telling 24, 48 hours, the company is paying. Then, you know, from maybe they are just maybe 1 day timing for the bank, you know, transferring, because this is a wire transfer that they put on the but actually this is a card that in Italy, for example, we can buy this kind of card, like a debit card in the post office. You're really spending 5 euro. I mean, and in this case, in the UK, the same thing. So it means this is the same kind of debit card that the people can get from their bank, and this is working everywhere.
I have a question here from Tabitha, which is not directly related to the card, but she's saying that if we were to issue the DealShaker, or in this case MasterCard, and we're buying outside the ecosystem, is that not going to be detrimental to our DealShaker? But I think here, Tabitha, just to explain to you, and I'm sure Marco can explain more, is to bring some benefit to the OneLife members so they can be independent and go buy everywhere using the card.
Yeah.
At the moment, otherwise you're just restricted to DealShaker. Marco, if you want to expand a little bit on this.
No, what I can say is that, you know, the vision of this merchant is very big. I mean, really very big. I mean, his vision is to bring big companies on board. He's already making business with Amazon, with other companies. And this is for us. I see, you know, in the last month, we saw in Italy a new wave of excitement, you know. So the people really start understanding what they have in their hand, because until now, maybe they didn't realize the power of buying that they have with the coin. And this is bringing a lot of interest, a lot of new people coming, asking, how can I get the coin? You know, so it means easy to sell packages for the network. And on top of that, for the merchant, for the DealShaker, I have a lot of deals now to approve. I had a merchant that they calling me. I don't need to go and look for the merchant now. The merchants are coming because the business is very weak. You know, there is a economic crisis coming. The people are very afraid what to do. And so they see a possibility with a lot of members to sell products and services, and they join in the platform. So, and because their first question was, yes, okay, I understand the coin, but what I'm going to do with the coin? And now we give them an answer about that already.
So we'll the members be able to check their balances, and will the card be same as all the new fancy
yes.
card, wireless and all that?
So I pushed the owner, and we already decided the card will have an application for mobile phones.
Yeah.
So this is going to be very good, easy, check the balance, send the money, do you know, and so this is going to be easy for using. And so this is, and on top of that, the only thing that the people need to remember is that when they buy the coupon in coin, they have 72 hours to pay the euro part. You know, otherwise they lose the.
Okay, Tabitha, are you happy with the response, or do you want to ask directly question yourself?
Let's see.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's see. I am really, I hope that it's so easy for the merchants, because for instance, I wanted to bring some merchants, which they are little merchants, but still important for our ecosystem, like perfumes or something. And if people can buy from Amazon or from somewhere else, where would they buy from her? I mean, like, I'm concerned about my merchants to bring that.
But Tabitha, listen. I will tell you. I'm telling you now that if you go and explain to the merchant that they have a great usability for their coin, they will join immediately, because you know the business is very bad around, and they have a window of 3 million people looking. And if you give them a possibility to have an exchange, like I don't want to say exchange, this is a bad word. I mean, a possibility to use their coin that they get for their sales. You know, it's fantastic. You will see let's say the way that they will respond to you until what they did until now will be completely different.
So Marco, I got another person here who's very concerned, saying his basically concern is that if you don't put any new deals, then they can't top up. Obviously, we already said that we will be trying to do a top up of 500 at 2,000.
The business of the company is not to sell the cards.
Okay.
Is really to bring, for example, for the merchants that are they are already in the DealShaker, we decided to make also special deal for them, because the merchants that are inside, they deserve, you know, to get an advantage. You know, the merchant that, for example, we have in Italy accepted 100% in coin, they have a lot of difficulties, you know, because they were maybe promised and this thinking about exchange. So means now they have a possibility to use this card and to use their coin. So means that it will be easy for them to work. And for our side, we will prepare special deals, so restaurant, bars, and this, they will have a power buying bigger, and they can reduce, increase also their percentage of coin, their sales on the DealShaker, and stay longer there.
So I got another one here, person. So this card is available worldwide. So someone from Mongolia wants to know if their facility can get it there.
From where?
Mongolia.
I have people in Mongolia, my team. I checked yesterday, because yesterday night I made a webinar after you. Oh no, you were probably Thursday. I'm a little lost, but I did all these webinars. I don't remember. But yesterday, 5 o'clock, I made a webinar with Russia, and because I have people in Russia, in Mongolia. I've been in Mongolia already in November, and I check already online with them, you know. And there is any country of the world besides US. For some reasons, you know.
I mean, can I say something?
Yeah, sure, please.
Okay, guys, I think we asked all the questions, all the, you know, the phase we had, right? Marco answered it, right? As a UK representative, I can only say that this is everyone's individual decision. Yes. If they want to buy this card, right? There's no MLM, there's no commission, there's nothing involved into it, okay?
Yeah, this is a merchant
selling
his product.
Everyone, this one thing, okay? Right? This is a merchant from Italy, and he's introducing it.
Yeah.
It's everyone, the UK members are like, I'm making it very clear. It's everyone's individual decision if they want this card.
Yeah.
Okay. Do your due diligence. If you're happy, get the card. If you're not happy, don't buy it. Simple.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Because I'm saying, you know, because I'm saying that, okay, we are 3.7 million persons inside in the community, but the merchant is just willing to give a service. If we sell 1,000 cars, it's okay. If we sell 10,000 cars, it's okay. If we sell 20,000 cars, it's okay. I mean, we are not pushing anyone to do it. Like I said before, let the people try. I mean, that's why we start in Italy first. The people are already receiving their money. They're so crazy to spend them. So it means people that they want to join and try and join, okay. And
I think the concern here is from some of the members that's coming through is, this merchant is taking on so much money. Will they disappear to them and everyone lose? That's why I was saying earlier on, who is responsible if someone have a complaint?
No, but the problem is that the people that, I get mad with that because the people that are sitting in the sofa and stay there doing nothing, they also always find out something that is negative and okay and wrong. If you see the point of view of the people, me, I'm a member. I want to buy a car. I spend 100 euro, okay, but they're already thinking how much the merchant will get.
Yeah, I think the concern is that they're saying if the merchant is taking on this money and then later on with so many people buying the card, what if they're not able to provide the service because of the demand of these people?
If we put out the top up, means that we already made our own calculation. Or he made his own calculation, not me. So I'm just approving and doing,
But I think the key thing is here, guys. I mean, Riz said it here, and I'm going to reiterate again. We got two international people here today, Bahar and Mr. Marco. They both bought some really fantastic deal, properties and global MasterCards merchants. We all as individual needs to do our own due diligence and really be happy with what we're buying, because at the end of the day, the responsibility is between you and the merchant that you buy. The country manager, all they're doing is facilitating the day. They're doing their due diligence as far as they can do. I hope I made this quite clear. Okay?
Can I say something, Ali? Is Ibrahim Master? Do you hear me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Just thank you very much, and Marco as well. What I think, as long as this merchant is selling his products through the DealShaker, is it not that the company OneCoin or OneLife has also the responsibility of anything? Because I don't know. I don't think, because if you're buying, there has to be always terms and conditions in DealShaker, and if this guy merchant is already finished or come through this terms and conditions and fulfilled everything and is listed in the DealShaker, I think it's not. And I think we Italy team, Marco, and we know them, and if they checked for us, I think that concern of what people worrying that they do showing us it's not that relevant. What I just wanted to ask is, for example, people are telling speculations through and saying that, for example, the card comes and then you can top up with coins and you can also buy your coins what you want. Is that also true? I don't know. Can you top up with the coins?
No, I come not. I mean, I explained very clearly that there's nothing to do the card with the coin.
Okay. But that's what the people are telling us. I don't know, because I don't know where they captured.
Because the people, they understand whatever they like. I mean,
people think what they want.
The other question is, and the other question is, for example, if the company is well established and already existed, I think all registered anyway, it's only or it's a new company that is just initiated.
What?
It's not a new company. It's been there 2.5 years.
Oh yeah.
No. You're talking about UK company, okay?
No, the BC. Yeah, I don't know.
The UK company has nothing to do with this, because UK company is not making the business. The Italian company is the merchant.
All right, I got one more question from Brother Kabat. Kabat, please unmute and ask your question.
Thank you, Brother Amir. Thank you, Marco, and thank you, everybody. Actually, I really appreciate all your effort and bringing usability to our members in OneLife. Basically, I just have a little question to Marco. I did order my card after Wednesday webinar straight away, and I paid the remaining, which is 100 euros. and I sent it to an email to the company, but obviously I haven't received any reply from the company that they have received my email or kind of like acknowledge.
What did you do with the email? I mean, what do you put in the email?
I sent the both receipts from DealShaker and also the receipt of the €100 to the company. What I ask is to get acknowledged from the company that they got the money and they processed the purchase actually. So I haven't received that any response from the company. So
okay, you mean okay? On Tuesday night we put on sale the Italian deal. And the day after, the owner called me saying, Marco, if you don't keep your people quiet, I will stop right away today. Because he received, I don't know, thousands of emails, people sending 10 emails the same day asking for their money. And the people going on the chat of the company. I made yesterday. No, the day before yesterday, I opened a group in Telegram where I have already more than 1,500 people in Italy, and where I was making clear which was the process and what the people need to do. Because I said, if we don't help the company doing their job, I mean, we cannot expect that the company replying thousands of emails the same day. I mean, even if they receive, I mean, the process is already ongoing. And you will receive your reply.
But if they can make like, I think any email you can do automation reply. Just acknowledge that the person or the company received the email, which is that will help that they got the email. So for me, I know I sent it email.
But did you register yourself in the wallet or not?
What do you mean the wallet?
Because when you go inside and you pay,
yes,
you are also required to register if you want. Okay, if you want,
I did register. Yes.
So means you register, you get already a reply. I mean.
Right. So I think the process just probably needs to be tweaked a little bit. So I mean, what Chris is saying that if you register, you will get an automatic reply. In terms of buying that payment, there is no acknowledgement of the payment yet.
No, but they will reply probably. But they are, like I said, last night I was until the night before, even the same, until 3:30 last night with the owner in Zoom. And yet I don't know how many, few thousands email to reply. Not him for sure. But this is a website company. They have some employees, but there is not a factory. They have 1,000 people there. So and now we are also around. They have difficulty to get more employees now. So means something that's why we ask the people to follow the rules and let them work, properly. Because a lot of people in Italy buy the coupon, buy this, and then they send the email wrong. They send the email with not the 2 copy, just 1 copy. And so means.
Yes, Marco, what I'm trying to say is this is not a complaint or critics, actually. Just trying to help you in the process, because when people not getting a reply once you send the email, then they get a concern and everyone is trying to contact you or the company, which gets more complicated, and you have to deal with more emails.
I will check from my side.
Yeah.
Okay.
That will help.
Let me make easy
I
for you,
think
Marco.
Brother Kawad is very constructive here. It's just an automatic reply.
Let me
help in this.
Let me tell you.
Not everybody at all time. Brother Sharif next.
Yeah, brother. Marco, it's a very simple. What the Kawad is saying, if you just make a clear conversation to the terms and conditions on your website, it will be more easier for other people to go through, because you mentioned the video, and the video is there clear, but people are not understanding, so it conflicts all other people. So one is you need to divide the emails. So it's so for the coupon at EasyPay, so everybody sends on that, or you can leave it as info at Easy Business. And then for any questions, you can put it in as an email as questions, because if thousands of people sending on the same email, and also the coupon is sending in the same email, and as well as the people are asking questions in the same email, it conflicts a lot of people. And then he will have an expanding of bandwidth, so he cannot reply. So it comes in. So if anyone sends an email, it will also gonna get auto reply, but it's not gonna be fulfilled. Oh, thank you very, very much for purchasing. It conflicts a lot of people. Do you
And I
understand my point?
think just like any transaction, there is an automatic reply. So this is what Brother Kabat
That's
is
right,
talking
yeah.
about. If we could actually have something like that, it gives people an ease of mind that their payment has been received without any problem. That's all it is. So maybe that's something you can have a chat with Marco. I got Joanne, who's been put her hands up for a while and waiting patiently. Joanne, please put your question.
Thank you very much. Yeah, yes, I was waiting quite a while. Anyway, I want to say, having done some business in the credit card industry before, I actually used to sell credit card machines, so I knew the payments of different providers. And of course, the international cards are very expensive, so most people weren't able to afford. But we were still able to sell. I personally think is a very good thing that Marco has done. I would like to congratulate him for that, because what is done is giving us the opportunity to have a pre-pay card, and we can afford to put money in there and purchase things from the platform. And if we want to purchase outside the platform as well, we can purchase. It just makes our DealShaker platform more of a variety platform. I know there are little bits and pieces, but we mustn't really expect it to be like the national card where all the countries, all the Visa, the MasterCard, and they're all making billions and billions from us. Yeah, they do, from the interest that we pay. And so I think this, at least it's a start. And, you know, if it's going to be improved, if there's room for improvement, I'm sure it will. But I think it's good for us to encourage that, and also to, if we want to use it, I wouldn't condemn it. I'm not saying we are, but I think it's a good thing.
So thank you for that, Joanne, for congratulating Marco. And I got one more question, and then I'm going to limit myself very quickly to finish at 3:30, because Marco's been here a while and we'd like to thank him for his time. So John, please ask your question next, please, sir.
Thank you so much, Amerali. And thank you for Sally. They are working really hard, and we saw that they are really working hard. But I don't have any doubt about process can be good in a short time period. It's not a big deal. But my question is, if I am understand true or wrong, please try to understand what I am saying. This company charging the money from the DealShaker members who wants to buy this card. But in the end, basically, they are buying OneCoins and selling. They are buying OneCoins and paying in the cash. So basically, it means that they are buying this coin, but in terms and conditions of the OneLife OneCoin company, this is forbidden, because I'm from Turkey and we fight against this kind of people in Turkey who trying to buy accounts and OneCoins in here. But in this deal, basically, this company doing the same thing. It is good thing. I'm not saying that it's bad thing. It's good. But if, as you said, this is not a deal from the company, not from DealShaker, not from OneLife, not from OneCoin limited company. This is a merchant. What if the company says that one day in the future, this is not legal in our terms and conditions? What will happen in that point?
What is not legal? I don't understand.
In OneCoin ecosystem,
Yes.
buying or selling OneCoins is forbidden by the company, the OneCoin, OneLife company. If the company one day says that this is not true, this is against our conditions, what will happen?
But they are not buying and selling the coins. Where you say that they are buying and selling? But first of all, the company approved. So means this is already, the company is not coming out with something that they say is not approvable. So otherwise, before I start putting on deals on the DealShaker, I ask the company. So
I think there's a little bit misunderstanding here, John. The company here is specifically offering deals on 50% coins. So it's not buying and selling as such. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
So,
But
so it's not violating the terms and condition.
okay, thank you so much. I have no other questions. Thank you.
Right. I don't think if we carry on, we'll be here all day. So we've been here a long time. We'd like to really thank Marco for his time. I know he's been visiting so many other countries and other webinars. Just going to let Brother Shahzan say a few words and then we'll just close the meeting off. Brother Shahzan?
I think most of the question has been asked, and we already discussed a lot of things. And again, thanks, Marco, for joining and explaining, taking your time for all of us. End of the day, it's not Marco's business. It's the individual merchant who is helping the OneLife community to fill up the ecosystem. Now, if anyone has got doubt, please do your own due diligence. Don't come after the leader. Don't come after the country manager. So this is something that I believe it will help us to go ahead and complete our ecosystem. So thanks everyone again for joining, and see you all again on Saturday.
Yeah, what
Thank
I can
you,
add,
Marco.
1 second, what I can add is that actually, if you look at the situation of the company, we know we cannot hide the reality. Okay, we were passing a difficult moment and even getting close to the board. Okay, in difficulty. I'm a leader. I can say that. Okay, even the people listening, but we can hide the reality. But I think that possibility like this, and I hope other will come even better than this. Okay, they are bringing a new excitement. We need more people in the community, because we said that we stop from one day to the other. We stop the recruiting, we stop the packaging selling, and this was not good, because we need a certain amount of people, or even bigger, always bigger, to create the ecosystem that Dr. keeps saying. So I think that this kind of promotion, they are bringing, possibility to involve new people inside, new merchants, to become bigger, instead of other way, we really risk, that the project is not going to the right hand.
Well, and another thing, I believe this is just the beginning in the other good deals and other countries as well. So it will help us to go further. So I don't think anything wrong with this one. But again, it's individual choice.
Right,
Yes.
guys. So half free is here. Like I said, I'm thanking everybody. Raj, want to say something? All right, quick, Raj, just 1 minute, yeah?
I don't know, less than a minute. I think we need to close up. Thank you, Marco, for and all your information. Take questions. But my message to everybody as well, as Shahzan Bhai said, I think it's an individual choice, individual decision, what you want to do with it. As Marco said earlier on, sitting on the sofa, we can think of a lot of things, good and bad. So you can think of good and bad things and come up with millions of questions. But I think this is a beginning of a new era in the usability side, in the DealShaker. And there will be many other deals coming already. I know there's 1 or 2 other deals coming from Italy as well with the card system. So many things will come up, similar process. So, it's individual decision. And nobody...
Yeah, but I see the point of view. I see a positive way, okay, of thinking. Not
Everyone must understand that nobody should blame each other. This is something that we're all mature.
No, this is not a blame game. What we're doing here, we're bringing in the information to everybody in UK, and this is the integration process of the fiat payment with our cryptocurrencies, as King said. And like Brother Shahzan said, today, Russia. So we all want to duplicate what Italy is doing, and we're taking the encouragement, but we're bringing the information to everybody in the UK. At the same time, we are making a quite clear disclaimer here that, do not, for sake anything goes wrong, come and say it was Marco, or it was Amir, or it was, one of the leaders, because we're doing our due diligence and we are giving you the opportunity, and you need to do yours as well. And it is not the end, because a lot of people are always thinking negative. What we were trying to say is think positive, get out your comfort zone and start thinking, what can we do? This gives us the opportunity to go and buy our air ticket, go to a restaurant where they're not accepting DealShaker, going and talk to the merchant in the restaurant and say, look, this is what's happening with other people. If you become a merchant in our platform, we can bring the same amount of members to your shop. Yeah. And I think without any more question, I'd like to really just say thank you to Marco again. And I know he's come here last week and this week, and he's spoken to a lot of us privately as well. So, we basically are saying,
just a final message. Just a final message to everyone. As you know, the reason why we get asked all the basic questions most of the time because they are not connected. So today we have got a good number of people that join. So please keep coming, and on our weekly webinars, there are some Wednesday and Saturday, and there are many others. And also next time, the people who are connected to us, bring them along, let them ask questions, and they will not ask the basic question again and again. So we'll be out of those little concerns.
Shazan Bhai, I'm closing the meeting off. So if anybody wants to stay for 10 minutes, I'm going to leave the room open for 10 minutes for general discussion, and I'm going to unmute everybody. Yeah?
I want to announce something for Arabic webinar. Tomorrow we are available at 1 o'clock UK time. So King James is coming for all the Arab community, and they can actually, and then we have got 3 o'clock DealShaker, and hopefully. All right,
guys, if you're not going to talk, unmute yourself. I'm just leaving the meeting open for 10 minutes to say goodbye to everybody. Yeah. Marco, thank you again.
No, let's stop. So I think it's better.
All right. So if everyone's happy, I'm going to close off the meeting. Yeah.
Done.
Okay. We'll see you guys next week, yeah? And make sure you invite all your friends and families who are on OneLife and OneLife Network.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.